Hello, how are you doing today? Welcome to another brief session of Diego's Fine Art Craft Ventures. How are you doing? And today we're going to be actually doing some sort of crafty, more craftsman sort of a work today. I'm not going to do any painting today. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this mask that I've been working on. Actually going to do some spray paint or do some spray work on this particular mask. What I'm going to do now is mask out some areas that I do not want affected by the spray paint. Spray paint sort of gives a broad sort of a spray, as you all know, and I don't want it to be affected by that. So areas that I do not want touched by the spray, I guess what I'm masking out with masking tape, or painter's tape, sometimes they call it. So sometimes I'm taking it in little, see there, I'm turning it in little bits, just sort of masking out the areas I do not want affected by the spray paint. There we go. Sort of masking out the areas I don't want. Being very careful. In situations like this, I often tear little tiny pieces off. Sometimes little broader pieces, but often little tiny pieces. So that's just fine. There we go. And if you've noticed, I sort of did tape off the upper section of this mask. This is the top of the mask I don't want affected by the paint. Also some detailed areas around the cheek area and the nose area and other areas I don't want affected by the paint at all. So I'm tearing up little tiny pieces of, you can see there, little shards of tape. I'm also working them around very carefully. There we go. There we go. Try masking out parts I don't want affected by the paint. So that means it's these lips areas I don't want them touched by the paint. So I'm sort of coming in with some masking tape, which is what this tape is. I think it's originally designed for. Sometimes they call it painter's tape. Yeah, that's what it's for. Sort of masking out areas I don't want affected by paint, especially not spray paint. So I'm sort of very carefully working around the lips area around in here. You can sort of bend in a little bit. Watch me work a little bit. Take it off a little bit. Maybe I can cut off little tiny sections here. Yeah. I don't want to affect the paint. See, watch them sort of work around the lips. These bits and pieces of masking tape, which is what it's for. This is masking tape. It's exactly what it's for. You sort of have to be a little bit patient because you have to sort of take your time. But if you're patient, that's what art is about. Art is a lot of times about being patient. So I suppose I'll cut out little areas that are approximate and like the areas I want to cover up like that. And sort of cut out a little triangle there. I'm sort of fitting it around these little lip areas right in there. There you go. That's very good. And take another pieces of masking tape very carefully around other areas on these lips. So I don't want these lips to be cut or touched at all by the air gun or the air spray. I'll either use an airbrush or I'll even use a with canned air spray, like a can of spray paint uses. Sometimes I'll use an airbrush. Put all these parts in here affected, so I'm masking them out with masking tape. How about that? Great word, masking tape. There we are. Today I'm working around the lips. I'm almost done with the lips. It looks like it looks to be a little See that little black area there? Sort of pointing into it. That little area, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some masking tape and sort of cut a little triangle. This is about the shape of that lip area there, or bottom of that lip area. Just sort of fit it in. How about that? There we go. And there we are. There we go. So you see where I've sort of worked my tape around the nose area, these eyes area, these cheeks areas, and those lips areas of the mask. And those are areas I don't want affected by the spray paint at all. I think later on in time I'm going to cover this little sort of lower area on the chin, maybe even this bottom area of the chin, and then after that I'll spray paint away. So that's sort of our lesson today, a little bit to do with spray paint and using masking tape. Sometimes you cut it at a little angle, sometimes you tear it in little bits. There really isn't a rhyme or there's no rule to how to use masking tape. You just want to make sure to cover the area more or less that you want, not covered by paint. So you just sort of have to work with it a little bit, and it's very malleable. You know, masking tape is very malleable and very inexpensive. Very malleable and inexpensive. That's some good things. Good qualities with it. And that's pretty much the end of our lesson for today. I'm going to wave my little sign at you. Sort of the end of the art session. And with that, we're just going to call it sort of a night, and I've got to go out and make dinner. And that, please have a pleasant evening.